Welcome to Big Oz Explorers. We've been touring in a caravan for over a year now and have learned a lot about how to manage in a tiny home while travelling around Australia. I'm Shan, and this is Chris, and our kids Jayda and Jack. Follow our family and live van life through our eyes while we take you on the trip of a lifetime around Australia's hotspots. Click the subscribe button to join our adventure every Thursday and stay up to date with everything Big Oz.
How you going?
Hello.
Too difficult to find, was it?
No, it's easy.
Yeah, no, it's a piece of cake. Yeah, it was good.
My name is Dev.
Yeah,
Hey, Dev.
nice to meet you.
See your name?
Shan and Chris.
Sean and Chris, yeah.
All right, excellent.
Well. How's this for a spot? I'm going to show you exactly what we're looking at.
The sound of water when we sleep. How good's that?
Hey, what a spot! This is pretty much what it looked like on Hipcamps and the photos and stuff. It's good to know that you get a photo and it's going to be very close to what it looks like, because sometimes they're not.
Just really quickly, Chris took like 2 hours to try and find a camp, and a lot of them you add 2 adults and add 2 kids and it ends up costing like $60 a night. I was like,
Yeah.
we may as well just go to a caravan park. And then I found this one in like 10 minutes, if that, after he'd looked for 2 hours. I'm like, babe, I found one. It's $20 a night. We're booking it.
Yeah.
And he got really shitty with me. He was like, wouldn't speak to me for like an hour. He's like, well, I took so much time and effort.
There's that many around. You got to look for the right spot. If there's any reception or dump points, and you're always looking for something nearby, and there's so much research that goes into just finding a spot sometimes.
But
yeah,
I'm so happy with this.
We've jagged a pretty good spot here. I'm pretty happy with this.
We're the only campers for the whole weekend, apparently.
Yeah, there's no one here except us.
Pretty cool.
5 sites. I might take you for a bit of a walk later and show you each site.
I want to get a little video of each, I think, so we can show you all of them.
Yeah, so you can show you what's involved, I guess, if you want to come out here and check it out for yourself.
That's only a new Hipcamp too.
Yeah, brand new. And we're, the first people?
No, not first, but
Oh.
it's pretty new. It's only a new one available on Hipcamp.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Brand newy. So this might be a killer little spot for you guys if you're travelling down towards Perth area. I'm pretty happy with this. Like behind it, I don't know if you can hear that. There's literally running water.
So cool.
We're backing straight onto this little river system. Incredible. So good. We're going to hear that over night time when we're sleeping. Beautiful.
I so wish we could use this.
Oh, it's such a tease. This is like a proper place to have a fire out in this bush next to the water. But it's bloody fire ban season. So between October to April, you cannot have a fire.
I think,
Total fire
do you know what
ban.
I'm going to do? I'm going to put a light in there and put something orange over it.
And give the illusion that we're having a fire.
And then we can sit in front of it and be cold. With a hot cup of tea.
Awesome spot.
Just some different photos as well. Should I come this way a bit? No.
And just like that, we're set up. What a spot. Whoa, and some big rocks. We'll throw them in the water. Whoa. Oh no. Let's throw them. Wow, good work. Another one. Woo! High five. Yeah. Small things, hey? That's what it's all about, being a kid. So we've all set up. We've got there about 12, just after 12. Jack normally has a sleep around about that sort of 10, maybe 11, depending on how the day's going. So he's well and truly, ready for a sleep. So he's gone down. Sean's just stayed back there with Jayda, so they'll probably find some time to just chill out and relax while Jack has his snooze. And good old typical us, flat out this morning trying to get a few things sorted. We forgot about a few just everyday sort of things. So we're a loaf of bread. I didn't even bloody remember to buy beer. How that happened is beyond me. And I got to get some fuel. Well, there you go. There's fuel in town, which I knew there probably would be a good chance of it. It just goes to show you that sometimes it doesn't happen. Sometimes you got to drive a little bit further than what you thought. But there's a Liberty in town. Probably wondering why I'm filling up a jerry can as well. The big reason for that was because where we are, it's half shaded. So just in case, if we don't get enough sun, because it is pretty overcast as well here at the moment, and it has been for the last couple of days, if we run out of power, I'm going to have to put the generator on. And I'd filled up I'd used all our jerry cans and put them in the car because I like to rotate them, because I don't like the fuel sitting there for too long. They've been in there for, well, maybe pushing a month now. So I put them all in just before we left, which meant that I had no jerrys or fuel left for the generator just in case we needed it. So I've just put about, I don't know, 10, 15 bucks in the jerry can just so it's there. If I don't end up using it, it'd be bloody amazing. But it just means that I'll just top that up full next time that we take off for a big long trip. So that's the reason for the jerry can. Wow. So we don't get it sliced. That's what we do now. We just cut our own to what we want. If we're feeling like a big feed of good old bread, I like to do like a big thick slice with a bit of butter on it, maybe some cheese melted over the top. So good. My new thing at the moment is I'll put butter, seeded mustard, and then cheese, and then lightly toast it. Check it out. Give it a crack. It just makes my mouth water even thinking about it. But that it was a bake house, like a H-A-U-S, like a German style, but it's like a big bakery slash cafe, and it is pumping in there. They got some really good food. You got your pies and sausage rolls and stuff, but they got some really mad looking like burgers, and there's like Japanese rice bowls and stuff like that. Like, I can see us coming, checking this out on our way back into town, I'd reckon. That was a bloody copper setting up in the middle of the road. He looks like he's going to do a breatho test. All the way out here in the middle of nowhere. That's strange. Let's get a few people on their cans out here. Jesus. I reckon I might get pulled up on the way back through now, because he's just setting up as I went past. Gonna do the right thing. Oh, cart and draft. Oh, cart and dry, I think. Not much to choose from, I'll say that much. But like I said before, it's better than nothing. 54, not too bad. Cart and dry. I'm gonna mix it up, I guess. Well, there you go. I got fuel, I got bread, I got alcohol, and I got everything. That was it. 3 things. So yeah, there you go. General store. He's got a few things in there. It's sort of like a small bottle shop slash news agent slash a few other bits and pieces. So not a bad little spot to go and pick up a few bits and pieces if you need to. And yeah, alcohol. It's probably the only place that came up on the map anyway that has it. So if you're looking for some beers like I am, come here and check it out. Not a lot on offer, but still definitely something to get you out of the poop. If you're checking out and need some cold ones, you definitely have to come here and check this. But that's about it. I think I'm gonna go find a nice little shady spot, do a couple social things while I can, because we're actually off grid. So the next 3 days we're gonna have no phone reception or anything like that, which is, I do enjoy. I do get a lot out of not having to look at the phone every 5 minutes, which I don't really do in the great scheme of things. I try not to, because I don't really need to. But I can see why it does get addicted for some people. It's a good like little reset, so it's good to get away from all the socials and the technology and whatnot, and then come back into it after, you know, a few days or a week or however long you're off grid for. Oh, I just got back. I just as I pulled up, the owner was here. He was having a chat to Sean, and I just caught him as he took off there, and he said, "Oh, I just gave your partner some eggs, fresh eggs." I was like, "How good's that?" We've got 12 eggs there, a dozen eggs, and they were laid yesterday and today. So how good is that? It's come down fresh eggs. It looks like we're going to be having some bang on eggs in the morning. I'll probably have to save myself and do a scrambled egg or something. That's so good. You can't beat fresh, that fresh. So good. Everyone's just chilling out here. So these are the eggs that the farmer came past and gave us. They're definitely not caged free. Well, they are cage free. They're more free reign. Yeah. Very happy chooks. You can tell how fresh they are because they still got poop on them. Bit of poo. Nah, it's all good. It's only on the outside. Give it a bit of a wash. Happy days. And that lovely fresh bread. Ta-da! Oh my god.
You only bought one?
We're going to be eating well.
You only bought one loaf?
Yeah, we're only here for 3 days. Hopefully it lasts.
The way he goes, it'll be one day and it'll be gone.
Nah, it's alright. It's good. It means I won't have to eat so much.
I'm so excited. I need to share something. This is my new Apple MacBook Pro M1 Max 64 storage, 64 gigabyte storage, 2 terabyte.
We'll put in the details around here somewhere, just so you can make sure you know what you're what you say.
Yeah, so pretty much when I used to render an episode, which is basically when you click the button to create the video, it used to take anywhere from probably 30 to 50 minutes for that process to happen, and that was on a good laptop before. This one, I just did it before and it took 4 minutes. Also, I have 49% battery left, and I've been editing all day on the same battery. I always have to plug in.
Oh, I know. I'm trying to be quiet so I don't ruin the episode.
You don't ruin it. You can't hear. Anyway, point of the story is I am super excited about this new laptop. It is the best thing ever in the world. I'm so glad that I spent money on something that makes our life easy.
Oh, production levels will increase big time.
Yep. Now it's your turn to step up and use the other computer and do stuff with me.
Don't worry. Oh, that's what I'm doing. For those who don't know, I've inherited Sean's old laptop, because for what I do basically the socials and then all the photos. So now that I've got a laptop, I'm going to rip more into high quality shots, have them far better than what I always have, because basically 90% of everything that's gone on socials has just been through a phone and a couple little editing programs here and there. I haven't really taken it too seriously for some time, but the more we use this camera that we've got now, learning about lenses, quality, like how to take shots, it's exciting and it's interesting to learn about. So it's now got me a little bit more involved in photography and what it's about and how to get good shots and all that sort of stuff. So
I'm teaching him what I know so he knows, so we can both do everything, hey?
Yeah. So it's basically, I'm going to start putting a bit more time and effort into it. Now, especially with the laptop now, I can put things into folders, I can have it all segregated, I can do editing better, just put a bit more time and effort into it. So if you're a big fan of the socials and your followers quite big on there, you'll start to notice that things might start improving, getting a bit better with our photography and clarity. But it's, yeah, that's my side of things now that I'm going to start pushing a bit more. Sian's obviously continue to do editing through the videos and episodes and whatnot, but it just means that she can do that far more efficient now than ever. Righto, so I've got a couple of jobs that I've had on the list for a very long time, and it's taking too long. I don't know why. I got a lot of time up his sleeve and I just seem to not do it. Most women will say it's just a typical man thing.
Lazy.
Lazy, there you go. There's a comment from the peanut gallery over there. But seeing we're in the middle of the bush, we've got nothing better to do than a couple of little jobs and just tinker and do whatever you got to do. And finally, I'll show you exactly what I've been intending to do for a very long time. It's so long that we bought these things way back in Karratha on our way down. So that was, geez, that's like months ago. Yes, very lazy. I'm sorry, but it's now done. So basically what it is, we got these in Karratha at BK8. So BK8 is like your cowboy outback sort of store. So you got R.M. Williams, you got Kubras, you got all that sort of jazz, boots, jeans, you name it, they got everything. They got a really good setup inside there, run by some really cool people, and we dropped in there before we left Karratha because we wanted to get a couple of new hats. So I'll run through those hats shortly because we've upgraded, because Sian's actually got one now finally, and I've upgraded mine, and I'll tell you why and I'll tell you what I've got. In the meantime, we've got these little things. So basically what they are is a very strong magnetic clip. So you can hang these things just about anywhere, and what they do is they hold your hat. So you can hang them up, you can store them, you can do anything you want with these awesome clips, and they come in all different colors as well. You can jump on their website and stuff. They got, what is it? Klipsta. KLIPSTA.com.
They're on BK8's website.
Oh, there you go. It's on BK8's website. We'll chuck in a link in the description below so you can check them out. They're also on Instagram and Facebook by the look of it, which is pretty cool. You can get tagging on those. I'll show you up close what they actually look like. So this is my hat that I've put up, and I've got Sian's up there for now. Hers is a bit of a temporary one unless it works there. I'm not too sure yet. But what I originally wanted to do is not going to work. But this is what they are. So I got the green one, and Sian's got the creamy one up there. I think they come in about 3 or 4 or 5 different colors. I'll have to look it up. But basically, it's just a really hard magnetic clip. So you can hear the click in that. Like they're pretty solid. Ow. That's how strong they are. They'll pinch you. So yeah, they can loop over stuff. So we got some of these hooks from Bunnings the other day with the intention to do this weeks ago, but again, we didn't do it. But it goes to show that you can do clips like this, or if you've got existing sort of areas where you can, like a bar or a handle like that, you can actually rut them through and hold them like that, hold them down that way. So many different options, which are really cool. I'll try and do this with one hand. Oh my goodness. No. So basically, just undo it, put the hat inside, let it clip. There you go. Yeah, I've put it here so it's easy to access, but also it's got to be practical for everything that's the back here. So for the fridge, I can pull that in and out, not a drama. And then even when this door closes, it comes down and it sits flush here, so it doesn't pinch it, it's not going to get caught and everything else. And on the bottom there's nothing catching either. So she's going to sit there nice and easy, flap around on the dirty roads and corrugated stuff, but it's not going to get caught on anything when I want to get a beer out or anything out of the fridge and shutting the door. And I can still get into my compressor. That's actually my Airbag Man compressor in there, and my water supply. So for me, I'm basically wearing it every single day. Every opportunity I'm out in the sun, I'm putting it on. It's just become a really good thing for me. I never used to be a real big hat guy, but starting this trip, I knew that we're going to be outside a fair bit, and I don't want to be the guy that ends up getting absolutely roasted every time. So I went out and we got a top quality hat, and in our opinion, the best quality is a Cobra. If you haven't checked them out or you're looking for a decent hat, go and check them out, because they are by far #1 hats on the market. And there's all sorts of types of styles and colours, and you know it, they've got bloody everything. So that takes me to my next thing. We've got 2 new hats. So my old hat, as most of you probably will know, it was a bit of a hard brim one. It was the Cooper Petey, and it came with like a little opal on the side of it. But the thing for it with that, it was a great hat, don't get me wrong, but it's just the hard brim. For me, throwing it in the back of the car, it's in the caravan, it's outside, it's to keep the brim nice. It just wasn't really cutting it, and I hated trying to maintain it too much. So I've gone the Avalon. If you look underneath there, that's the Avalon. I got a really big head. I think that was the 2nd biggest hat that they sell. But it's a flat brim, or it's a soft brimmed hat, so I can crush that right down and it doesn't matter. So for what we do, that's perfect. So if the kids get hold of it and they're trashing it, Jack's been on my old hat so many times and he's bent it into shapes that I cannot unbend it. So for this, he's jumped on it quite a few times now. Even Sean's has done the same thing, and they just spring back. You just mold them up again and away you go. So for us being on the road, you know, all day, every day, having a hardy hat that doesn't matter really what happens to it is perfect. With Sean's, she's gone a nice little traveller. So this seems to be a big pick for most females. I don't know, it might be just the smallness to it. It's compact. Again, you can, bloody flies, you can squish these down and do just about anything you want, and then they'll spring back up again. Easy as. How good's that? Yeah, they're designed to do that. So that's one of their features you can get with these hats. We've already got a few little tags and sheep ear tags and places we've been and stuff. Basically, I've been asked 1,000 times about these things on the back. These are things and places, they are things, but they're places that we've been that I absolutely love and I remember so much. And most of them do have cattle tags, which I love. It's a really cool Aussie style of sort of tagging, I guess. It's that real Aussie vibe. It's a cattle tag. Like, you can't get much more Aussie out here. You got the cattle farms, you're out back and the dirt and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, eventually I probably will get so full that I won't be able to wear the hat anymore, because it'll be so heavy and it'll probably give me a sore neck. But I have plans, if that does happen, to fill it completely with all the places we've been around Australia and frame it, because I'd love to be able to have that up on a wall, maybe in a house if we decide to pull up, and just have that sitting in a lounge room or something, and to be able to look up at that and have a conversation starter saying that's a hat that I wore around Australia 3, 4, 5 years, and I went to all these different places and you can see them all around the hat. I reckon that's really be really cool. Yeah, so 2 new hats, 2 new holders. We're going to test these holders out over the next few months and see how they hold up. I don't know if I'll move Sean's yet or we'll put it somewhere else, but at the meantime, it's on this side of the car, which doesn't really get used too much. All this other side over here gets absolutely used like all day, every day. So we'll see how it goes. We'll give you a bit of an update. But yeah, all the details for these clips, and we might even put the hats in there too to let you know what they are. We'll put all the links in the description below and you can have a look at it for yourself. Cooking on Ziggy tonight. You might be asking, what are we cooking? We're going to have some sausages, our famous potatoes that we do. some mushrooms because we've got bulk mushrooms. We water pack it and didn't realise that we already had one and then went and bought another one. But don't worry, they're going to get absolutely smashed because we love our mushrooms. And just a few veg. So pretty simple. Bit of a throw together. It's a bit of a staple of ours. Potato, veggies on the ziggy. Might even do some gravy, just lash out a bit. But yeah, nice and simple tonight. I'm more excited about where we're going to sit. Set the table up out here. The water there. Tonight's going to be amazing with the windows open and listening to that water flowing over those rocks. People pay money for that on apps so they can go to sleep. We got it for free. So good.
I was trying to get out of the way of the camera. What?
Is that port?
Yes.
That's funny because I was literally about to say, do we have any port left?
We have about 3 litres.
I think I might get onto those. What a perfect place to do it.
I just had a gin and it's cold and it's a
cool,
grapefruit flavour and it's like, this isn't a fruity, you know, it's a warm and sit in your jumper kind of atmosphere. I'm like, I'm going to have a port. I'm swapping before I've had too many gins. So yeah. So where was it? Is it near your fingers or is it near your armpit?
Near my armpit.
Near your armpit. Okay, cool. So I don't want you to move at all because if you move, you could die.
Okay.
Okay. And then what I would do, I'm going to basically pick up your arm like this really gently and you're not going to move your muscles and I would wrap it all the way up really tightly with a bandage and you're still not going to move.
Mom.
And I would pick you up
Mom.
and put you in the car.
Mama.
And after I put you in the car, we'd take you straight to the hospital.
Jack's on my snake bite.
Yeah, I know, but even if Jack is on there, you still don't move. Do you
What if
understand?
it hurts?
You don't move.
What if you move your legs?
So every time you move your muscle, that venom, if it went in here, it's going to go closer and closer and closer to all of your main organs in your body that keep you alive. So exactly what Jack said. So if it gets into here, it can make you really, really sick or it can make you die, especially if it's a poisonous one. Yeah? So if you ever get bitten,
Ouch!
that's what you need to do.
Get off my snake bite!
Jack, you're ruining my lesson. Do you want to be bitten as well? You stay still then. If it's something which is really poisonous that could really hurt you, you cannot move. Do you understand? And I know that's really hard for you because you like to move and you like to be doing things all the time, but you'd have to really, really concentrate on staying as still as you can.
Hurt me.
Hey?
Hurt me.
No. If you were bitten right there and you would need to lay down and do nothing.
You did make
Yeah, I know, I got you my fingernail, sorry.
No, you made 2 little marks.
Yeah. Well, you said bite you, so I bit you. So what do you do?
The snake bites me and then what if I'm standing up?
Well, you just lay down and then you stop moving.
Lay down. Mom! Mom! Help! Then I wait
What's the biggest rule?
to stay still.
Not move.
Get off my snake bite!
And then when I come and see you, you use your mouth to tell me where it is, and you just say.
No!
When I come to see you, you use your mouth. Jack.
No!
When I come and see you, you use what to tell me?
My mouth!
Use your words.
Don't move. You're gonna die.
Don't move or you're gonna die. No matter how many animals roll over you, you need to stay still.
It's good. This is good real-time situation.
Ow.
I'm gonna give you a test tomorrow, okay?
Okay, I'm gonna give Jack and me a snake bite.
Alright.
Jack, sit down. Where do you want your snake bite?
Have you been drinking my port?
No.
Where do you want your snake bite on your body?
He's drinking my port.
You want it here? Ow.
You said
Go
there's
get your
three. You
own.
said there's 3 litres.
Yeah, get your own cup and pour your own cup of port, mate.
Well, if I keep drinking yours, you'll go back inside and get more.
Lazy. Just like the hangers in the car. I just thought I'd tell you quickly what Jayda and I were talking about there, because you probably only got half of it between Jack and the laughing and everything, but it's just, you know, it's so important for your kids to know just first aid while you're on the road. It could be the simplest thing. They only need to know it in their terms, you know. Oh, bye. How good is that? They only need to know it in their terms, so you don't need to tell them every single detail about it. They just need to know what they need to understand. So if they get bitten by a snake, they need to stay still and call for help and not move. That's the most important thing. So yeah, just make sure if you're out in the bush that you teach your kids what to do in an emergency situation, you know. So if you're going to need CPR, do your kids know what to do? If you need to call 000, do your kids know where your phone might be and what number to dial and how to access that? If they get bitten by a snake, do they know what they should do? You know, hopefully this can just be like a ripple effect and cause some conversations for you guys at home. You know, you don't have to know everything or be a doctor or be a nurse. You just need to give them the basic facts, and if that's something that's going to help save their life, then it was well worth the effort.
Do you like hearing, Andy?
He wants a cup of port. I'll give him a cup of port.
Where's the green? Yeah, green.
Babe.
Have you sabotaged it?
No, is that enough?
Oh, I can do it. Could do it with a bit more.
Oh, whatever. So Jayda, this is her snake bite that she's drawn. I've just said I'm going to give her a test in sometime in the next half an hour. So it's 5:22. So sometime between now and 10 to 6, I'm going to give you a test. I'm going to say, snake bite! And once that happens, you've got to do what I've told you to do. Alright? We'll see if you get it right. Snake bite!
Mom! Mom! Help! Snake bite! Help! Mom!
What's wrong, Jayda?
I got bitten by a snake.
What happened?
I got bitten by a snake when I was walking against the river.
And where?
On my left arm.
Where? Near. Is it near your wrist or near your elbow or where is it?
Near the middle of my arm.
Now move your arm. Near the middle of your arm. What, like here?
I can't feel it.
Do you remember where you drew it?
Not really, no.
Oh, here?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Right. Well, let me get my bandage and I'm going to wrap it. Don't move, okay?
Okay.
Don't move apart from that sneeze.
Okay.
Here I am with my bandage. Are you ready? Don't move your arm. I'm going to gently lift it up and I'm going to wrap it up, okay?
Okay. That tickles. It tickles.
All right. Leave that there. We're going to call 000 and we're going to go get some help, okay?
Okay.
Do you know what the snake looked like?
It had a horn on the front of it.
Oh my god, it must have been a uni snake.
No, it's an actual snake. It has a horn. It has a small horn on the front, and it's white.
Is it poisonous?
Yes,
Oh,
very
okay.
poisonous.
Well, we better get some help then.
Did she
I
pass?
reckon she did pretty well. Good job, high five.
I can't.
Yeah, you're allowed to move. It's a pretend bite. Well done.
Your bandage is on.
Good job. You can pass that for now. I'll do it again to you in another week. In a week.
No, it could be
When
anywhere.
there's nothing on your arm, just somewhere where you
Could
might
be
be in
anywhere.
the middle of a shopping centre.
Yeah.
We're going to do it one more time.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Sausages. What do we got? Chicken. Sausages. 82 for 11. Hey, bulk saving. So far, potatoes are just about ready. And here we have mushrooms. Our golden, amazing mushrooms. Butter, garlic, butter, garlic, and alfoil. Done. Jeez, that was really hard to get out.
Birdie!
Oh, Birdie! Where?
My birdie.
Where is he?
My birdie.
Wow, well done. Yeah, sausage is going on, potatoes nearly ready, mushrooms, Sean's just doing the veggies and gravy inside. And then it's about time to sit down, catch the sunset going down over the trees there. I reckon by the time it hits the top of the trees over the other side there, we're going to have a primo golden hour. Oh, geez, I've missed this so bloody much. We've only been in Perth week and a half-ish. Sorry to say, it's nothing against Perth or any other major city. We are not city people. We never really have been, and it's really confirmed it for us now. Being away for nearly 20 months or 20 plus months now, up in the top end of Australia and some of the most remote places you've ever seen, and to come into a big major city again was really overwhelming. It was, I couldn't even deal. Thanks. No, are you pinching his bum? Are you pinching his bum? No, careful. Ready? Beep, 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 beep. We got a production line on the go. Sausages, potato, mushies.
Do you want gravy, Jayda?
Yes, please.
On veggies and sausages or just veggies?
Veggies and sausages, please.
Alright.
Oh my goodness. I can't believe we got gravy.
Yes, pretty
It's been a long time. Bloody long time.
MSG free gravy.
Yes, it is.
Just wait and see. It's gonna be a done deal. Just wait and see.
So Jayda just got thrown in the water because she made a deal with Dad, but Dad's just made a deal with her. What's the deal?
The deal is, if I go in, Dad will get in.
Yep.
So whatever you go in, I'm going in the same.
If you get in up to your hips,
your knees, I'm only getting into my knees. If you go past your head and completely underwater, I'll do the same. Whatever you do, I'm going to do.
oh please get all the way in, Jayda.
Can you get my towel out though?
We're gonna go straight to the shower.
It'll be a nice hot shower. So the whole reason this even happened was because she's like, I got a game. She's like, if you do this dial, this goes really loud.
That's loud!
This is really low. And if we can do this without her knowing and then bop it, she has to stay that way. And I said, what happens if I dial it all the way down and I bop it and you say something? Something's got to happen. And then she couldn't give me an answer for about 10 minutes. And I said, well, I'll just throw you in the river. And then literally within like 5 seconds, I finally got the dial and bumped it. And she's like, I don't know. And I was like, I'm throwing you in the river. Hence why she's so wet. Now she's like, what are you going to do?
You gonna get all the way in?
I want to, but it's freezing.
Yeah, but if you just go and get in for 2 seconds, he has to get in for 2 seconds, then you can have a shower.
I want to for longer.
I want to egg you on. Please get in, Jayda. Please get in. If you get in, Dad gets in.
Come on, what are we doing?
How far in are you going?
What are we doing?
Come on.
Whatever you do, I'm doing.
Look, Dad's already dropped his phone. He's ready to get in, Jayda.
Get in, let's go.
He's ready to get in at sunset.
Come on, what are you doing?
Jayda, I dare you to go all the way. I dare you to go all the way. Go on, go on, go on. You can do this.
I'm scared though. What if there's
There's nothing in there. There's turtles. That's it. They can't hurt you. Just watching. Jack, don't go in yet. We don't want to all go in just yet.
Like, I don't need no bloody deal. I'm just in now.
You gonna go in, Jayda? You just go 3, 2, 1, in. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Oh.
We'll go up that in.
Come on, Dad.
No, it depends on how far you go.
I want to see what you do.
Well, she's already up to her knees, so you should get into your knees.
That's easy.
Go on then, go to your knees.
I'm a bit taller, so I need to go deeper.
Yeah. No, Jack, you don't want to go in just yet. Just watching, okay? 3, 2, 1.
I'm scared.
Oh, you're at least going to your balls, babe.
Bloody freezing. You're the excellent one.
No, you don't want to, Jack. Trust me.
There you go.
Dad.
No, you stay,
What's
Jack.
that freezing? Yeah.
You stay here. Just stay here. You just watching, okay?
Yes.
Just
Is that
watching. Jayda, are we going any further? Go on, just go a little bit further. Make him go to his nipples.
To my nipple.
Yeah.
It's a very specific part of my body.
Yeah, go to your nipples. You ready? 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Go fast. It's easier.
The quicker you are, the better it is.
Belly button.
Belly button.
It's up to you. You can go as far as you want.
Belly button.
You make this look really hard.
Up to about.
Just past your belly button, babe.
More like-
His belly button hangs lower than yours, Jayda. There you go. All right. Go on. Just dunk your head under. Go on. I dare you.
Dad.
No, Jack. You just watching.
It's up to you.
Dad.
Waiting.
I don't know how low I can get.
He's up to his nipples
Yeah,
too.
look, that's how
Yeah.
Oh.
Go on, Jayda. Quickly under, and then you can have a shower.
Okay.
Ready? 3,
Oh, she's trying so hard.
2. You got like 30 seconds, otherwise we're calling it quits.
This is getting really warm.
Yeah, go on. You ready?
Go on. Go on, as soon as you do it, you straight inside.
I did it up to my
Oh, up
shoulders.
your shoulders. You're right, I can do that.
Dad.
Righto, what else you got? Is that it?
No.
You done?
No.
If I go under, if I put my head under, you have to.
No.
And vice versa. He's gonna do it though, that's the difference. He will if it means that you have to, so you should just do it and make him do it first.
The quicker you do
Just
it,
do
the
it.
more you gotta
Go
get
on.
it down.
Yeah, go on. 3, 2, 1, go!
Ah!
Do it.
Ready? Count me down. 3, 2, 1.
3, 2, 1.
Holy hell! That is cold.
Hey Jack. Jack, are they crazy? Yeah. Is that your shower now, babe? Are you cold? Do you want to get out?
Dad.
So good. It's
Dad.
actually refreshing. Come here.
What's your name? Is it Wim Hof?
Come here, come here, come here.
Babe?
That was good, solid effort.
I dub you Wim Hof.
W. Wim Hof.
No, I dub you Wim Hof.
Wim Hof.
Wim Hof. Do you know who I'm talking about?
No.
Oh, God. How you feeling?
Freezing.
Okay, let's go have a shower. Shower? You did really well. Well done. Let's go. How you feeling right now?
Freezing.
Freezing.
Mm-hmm.
But what else? Anything else?
I feel happy for myself and I feel really stupid of myself
Why?
because I was stupid that I did that because it was freezing.
Yeah, but guess what?
What?
You made Dad get in.
I know.
You daredevil. Jayda daredevil. Would you do it again if it meant Dad had to get in?
Maybe, but my little great camera would have to be filming it too.
You're great. Oh, yeah, okay. So, in other words, you need a copy of the film.
Yeah.
Okay. Good effort. Should we let Dad go have a shower now?
No.
No, why not?
No.
He's probably freezing.
No.
No. How do you feel though? Are you nice and warm?
Yeah.
Don't you think Dad should get to feel like that?
No. Because he was the one who first threw me into the creek.
Yeah, but that was because of the deal that you guys made.
I know.
So there you go, it was a deal.
Hey, yeah.
Oh yeah, just keep warm.
Whatever. How are you keeping warm?
No, I'm just a humongous, well-lathered bloke.
I can tell that you're so cold just by your nipples. It's funny.
You could poke someone's eye out.
Do you want to
with
go have a shower?
Yes,
I'll watch
please.
Jack.
That'd be fantastic.
Go on then.
I said that I didn't want Dad to have a shower.
Why? After everything I just did, I think I deserve it.
I think you do too.
Yeah.
I thought
Jada's just being a big old meanie.
Yeah.
No, I'm not a
Big
meanie.
bully.
I'm not a bully. It's just because he threw me in the creek first.
Yeah, because that was part of the deal, because that's
I
what you
wish I
spoke
could-
about.
I wish I could carry him so I could throw him further in the creek.
Oh, well.
Yeah, well,
Everything you did meant you had to get in the creek.
if that day ever comes, I'll be very bloody worried.
Well, when Jada throws you in.
She'd have to be a bodybuilder to
Yeah.
pick this up.
Go on, go shower.
This bloody rig.
Dad.
Righto, I'm out of here.
Hi,
Hi.
you,
You.
Tube.
You.
Hi, YouTube.
Ooh, there is
Morning.
something very exciting happening this morning. I'm itching to get to the general store to go and buy the newspaper for the first time in my life.
No, I've bought them before, but
I haven't bought a newspaper in a very long time.
it's been a very long time, but I have bought one. It's not the first time.
So the reason why we're going to buy a newspaper is because we're in it.
Yeah, which is pretty cool.
It's the WA Times, Western Australia
Sunday
Times.
Times.
Sunday Times.
Yeah.
Jesus, I can't even get the name right. Sunday Times.
One of the outdoor explorers.
Yeah, so it's like the little sections that come in the middle of the newspaper from what I'm aware of, and we're a big feature in one of those. So pretty
What I'm
exciting.
going to do too, as of tomorrow, there's a link available online. So if you haven't seen it on socials yet, I still don't know what side it is. I've got to figure out what side it's going to be on. Whatever one it's on, I'll put up the link. So you can click that and go and read it if you want to.
Yeah, it's a digital copy, so
Yeah.
everybody gets to have a look at it.
Yeah.
But it's basically WA wide, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the whole of WA.
The whole of WA, which is insane.
So we're down near Perth. I called Dad. I'm like, Dad, make sure you get the newspaper on Sunday.
Yeah.
It's kind of cool. He's the only family member here that I could actually say, go buy it.
Yeah. So we're going to go down to the general store, go and grab a couple of copies, because it's one of those things that doesn't happen very often. I want to like frame it or do something with it, because that's a cool moment. It's like a rare thing to say that you're in the newspaper
Send
and
one
there's a
to your
huge feature.
grandparents.
Yeah, the grandparents will love it
They'll
because
love that.
they love like just sitting down and reading the newspaper and just reading in general. So it'd be really cool for them. But
Let's
yeah,
go.
gonna
We're
head
gonna
down.
sell out.
Yeah, well,
Go get it.
try and get in early so we
Because we're in a small town.
yeah, they'll probably all go really quick. So we're going to go down and get some brekkie, go and grab a newspaper, probably sit down and read it, and yeah, we'll show you what we do. So Sean's just gone into the general store to go and get our newspapers. We're getting about 5 of them because we're going to send a few back home for the parents, the grandparents, and just a few family members back home. Check out the newspapers. Holy hell. I don't think I've ever bought so many in my life.
I don't think anyone in this town has ever bought that many in their life.
Oh yeah. Jack's super.
He's hungry.
He's hungry.
Let's get to the
He's
shop.
annoyed. He's just hating
Can I see
life
one?
until he gets something to bloody eat.
I'm so keen, but I think it's one of these bits in here. I just don't know where yet. Or is it not? Maybe it's actually a newspaper bit.
I have no idea.
I don't even know where to start. I'll have to read the whole paper just to find the thing. We found it!
We just found it. We got a whole page.
Acing Adventures with Tykes in Tow.
That is crazy to see all our photos in a newspaper.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very cool. Show on the big page.
Oh, hang on. That's over here somewhere. Where is it?
Oh!
Oh, there it is. Boom.
Look at the size of it. That is insane.
Bird.
A huge photo of us
Mom,
on all our socials.
bird.
What the
Dad.
hell, babe?
Who's that?
Who's that?
Bird.
Yeah.
Is that the car?
It's a broom.
Where are you? Can you see you?
Where's Jack?
That is so cool.
Hi, YouTube. Yeah.
So I thought I'd go for a little bit of a walk and show you guys around because there's 5 sites and we went and checked all of them out when we first got here because it's just what we do. It's the best way to do or find the best location out of the 5 for, well, your setup, I guess, at the time. So we drove through. It's not too far. You can see us just through the trees there. So that's site 3. And there's another 2 to go sort of just in and around and go back onto the river. So all of them go onto the river, which is really cool because it's a flowing river. Like, I don't know where it comes from. I'd love to find some information about it. But how cool is that? Just a nice freshwater flowing creek that you can back yourself onto. But this is site 2. So as you come down, when you come in, you'll come down this hill here behind me on the track. And there's a little fence and a gate. And then you come in. Site 1's just up there, so that's more suited for sort of swags, tents, smaller setups because it's really small. Site 2's pretty much the same. You'd be struggling to get a van on here. It's more probably a camper trailer and swagging and tents again. But it's got some cool sort of old machinery, nice big fire pit ready to go. And each campsite has one of these little things. So basically, it tells you where not to go, where the property is, where the main house is, and a few little bits and pieces. And then basically just emergency response in case of a snake bite. Because there is a good risk of something like that happening when you're out here in the bush. It's a part of being out in the bush, isn't it? But how cool is this? They've got this big chair here. What a great spot. You can sit here and just really enjoy the serenity. Right next to the river. Very cool. It's beautiful down here. This is like a really cool spot. I'm really happy that we've found this and we're just making the most of it. Sometimes the big thing with coming to Hipcamps or just any camp in general, you just really don't know what it's like until you get there because you're really just going off a couple of photos, maybe a video if they got one, and hoping for the best. But can definitely say that this is a really awesome spot and you can tell how much we love this spot is because I'm taking you for a bit of a guided tour around just to show you. So if you do come or decide to come here, at least you know what you're in for and obviously what you can set up with. So this is site 1. So again, the big hill, come into here and we just walk down. So you can see how it's quite overgrown, or it's a bit tighter in here. Probably good for a car or a rooftop camper or something like that. Again, you've got another fire pit. And backs again right onto the river. Incredible. But that's another thing too, these sites are quite spaced out, except for these 2, they're a little bit closer. But the other 3 are quite well spaced. So you've got plenty of privacy. You can do all the things you want to do and not feel like you're being watched. So as you can see, we've got the car, the caravan, and we've got bulk room still. You could fit probably 2 or 3 vans in here, I'd reckon, quite easily. And the river's basically right there in front of you. A little bit of a step down. It's not too bad for the kids. They don't go too close to it anyway, but other than that, it's pretty good up the other end. It's not as steep. It comes like gradually down to the water. We nearly went to the other side up here, but then we decided to stay here just more for the solar. It's campsite number 4. I think this might be another small setup. I don't know, just judging by from the road. It's one little lane track and it's quite rocky. But I'm not too sure how big it opens up to. I'll go and have a look. Oh yeah, it's not too bad. It's quite small again when you really think about it. If you really wanted to, you could get a van on here. So it's basically from that tree over to about there somewhere. It's It's a bit, well, it's not too bad for level ground. It is pretty rocky though. You can see all the rocks through the ground. And then you've got a nice sort of flat entry to the water. And you can see how far apart this one is to ours with the van over there. And then we got site 5. So this is the one that we nearly grabbed before, because Sham liked the fact that there was no sort of step down to the water. And the kids could literally just go into the real shallow sort of bank here. It's a bit more kid friendly, that's for sure. It's also deep. Where we are, there's some deep pockets, but I'm saying deep, I'm only talking like maybe up to your knees. It's not like it's, you know, stupid deep up to your chest or something. It's still really nice, really bloody nice here. But this is what I was talking about, the big tree here. So you can see how much shade's already here on the ground. And if you can see our van over there, we're still in bulk sun, so we've still got a lot more solar coming in than what we would probably have here. But nice and flat, nice and open. Perfect for a van, plenty of room. You can definitely easily fit one van in here. Another fire pit. They've all got fire pits, which is really, really good. And then yeah, the nice river here behind you. Not bad, not bad. Considering old mate's only just got on the Hipcamps, I think he's gonna have a good little setup in here when the months go on. I just tell you what, it'd be so nice to have a fire. Any chance we can have a fire, we normally have it. It just makes camping that much better. But the fact that there's fire pits everywhere and there's bulk wood next to them, it's like, oh, it's so tempting just to have one, but you really can't. It's just WA, it's that fire ban season. Is what it is. We might have to come back.
All right, where's dog? Can you get dog?
So this is one of Jack's little chores that he helps out with every now and again.
Oh no, most times.
Well, most times, yeah, true.
All right, and dog. We're washing the dog today.
We got Jack's little dog that's we've had since Kununurra.
Click it in.
And we haven't actually cleaned it since we grabbed it, so
can you put the inverter on for me?
It's definitely worth a wash, that's for sure.
Are you ready? You got to put this round it there. You go this way. Go.
So we told him this morning, do you want to wash your dog? He said, yeah, wash dog. So we thought to do a load of washing and throw the dog in there at the same time. Because we've actually got quite a fair bit of water still. So it's our 3rd day here now.
What is it? 2 halves and 3/4?
Yeah, 2 halves, 3/4.
I'm curious what happens.
Yeah. So it just goes to show, you can, off-grid, you can run anything, but the biggest problem is always water. That's the only killer that anyone ever has to deal with when you're off-grid. Because that's the one that determines whether you stay longer or you have to leave early. What's the matter, mate? Oh! You watch the dog.
What's he going to do, Jack?
Why is he going to do this?
He's going to get dizzy.
Oh, he's going to get dizzy.
Yeah, he's going to get dizzy.
Oh, is he gonna
and this
swim?
is all the clothes that you guys went swimming in.
Oh, there he goes. Woohoo!
Oh, he's in there now. He's hiding.
Coffees are on the go. I've had mine. Shad's still having hers. Got a heap of washing to do. This is about 2 days worth here. We've got some fresh bread there. We've got some of those fresh eggs that the owner brought down the other day.
Bacon and egg.
And we've got some bacon in there that we haven't used yet. So we're going to do a big sort of brunchy sort of cook up, I reckon, because it's 9:20. Because we had a bit of a lay in this morning because Jack got up at 5. And then I got him out in the bed and then he was just feral, absolutely disgusting. So we tried to give him another bottle, laid him down with us, and then before you know it, he passed out for an hour and a half. So that's made all the difference this morning, and he's back to himself. It just goes to show if he doesn't get that right amount of sleep, it's catastrophic.
No, not done yet. Still 10 minutes to go.
It's always interesting when there's something of theirs in there.
Yeah. He's getting... Yeah. He's getting really good with his words. He was like, Mum, where are you, dog? Like, he's starting to put... Yeah. What's happening to Doggy? What's he doing?
What dog?
Yeah, watchdog.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay?
Not yet.
No, you can't open it yet.
Oh, what dog?
Yeah, wash the dog.
Oh, boy. Look, Jack. You see dog's white belly.
There he is. Look,
Oh,
look.
the spin cycle's starting. He's going round in circles.
He's gonna get real dizzy.
Look at his legs going everywhere. How's the water?
Water's still exactly the same.
Which is good.
It's barely used anything. I'm waiting for one just to notch down. Even if it just notched once, like that's still pretty bloody good for a load of washing. Whoa.
You want to get the dog?
You want to come get in? Want to see how clean he is?
Dog.
Where are you?
You put all the washing in the basket.
Dog.
Where's dog?
You put all the washing in. Well done. We'll find the dog.
Dog.
There he is.
Oh, there he is. Well done.
Oh, look how clean he is. Oh, he's all wet. Oh.
Did you miss him?
For the whole 14 minutes. Oh, hold McQueen. Yeah, we don't want to lose him.
Oh.
He's like, yeah, I've done half of it. I've got my dog.
Does he smell
I'm done.
good?
Oh, does it smell good?
Oh, what?
Yeah, he's all washed.
Oh, what?
We'll put him outside in the sun so he can dry, hey?
There we go, 3 days done. That's probably been the most relaxing 3 days we've had in a very long time. It's always nice to get off grid, get away from socials, technology, all that sort of jazz. But unfortunately, we have to come back to it. We have to do a bit more of it to keep our things going. It's just a part of life. But it's good that you can do these sort of things and do switch off and have some time to yourself. So it's not impossible, but this is what we love doing, free camping in the middle of nowhere. And especially when you've got a place to yourself, it doesn't get much bloody better. But definitely come and check this place out if you're coming through the area. It's definitely one to put on the list, I can say that much. Site 3, if you can grab it, highly recommend it, as there's plenty of room. You can fit 2 or 3 vans in here and it's right next to the running water. And over night time to have that trickling in the background is just amazing, absolutely amazing. Yeah, we're on the road today. Going to be heading back into the city, not the town, into the city. So we're going to get some fuel and a few little bits and pieces, and then we're going to a caravan park for the next sort of 4 days. And then we're back towards Perth again to another caravan park to see out the rest of Christmas. And then I think we're going to talk some big plans after that. And we're going to
through the car to find the camera to start recording, to catch you doing whatever you were doing, but you were recording.
There you go.
Did you say something about big plans? Did I put you off that?
No, I was going to say we've got some big plans that
But
we're
we can't
thinking
tell you
about.
yet.
No,
So,
that's,
yeah.
that's what I was about to say.
Cool. Well, we're done then.
We've been talking about some big plans, so we're going to let you know probably after Christmas what possibly that could be. We're still talking about it, but at this stage, yeah, there's some big things happening. So
2022 is a good year.
it's going to be
There's
a
lots
good
of
year.
different things going on. It's going to be interesting.
It's going to be an amazing year, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, we're out of here. We'll show you the caravan park when we get there and go from there. Where's your shoes? You want to go for a ride? Jack, do you want to go on your bike?
Jack.
Well, put your shoes on. Grab your shoes. So we're about to do something that we wanted to do when we booked this place. A big reason why we booked this place, not only is it somewhere different and it's down south, but the location of this place, if you were to go out through the backside of the caravan park, there's a pathway, not too far, that takes you to a playground and it takes you to a jetty right by the water. So now having this little extra seat that Jack's got on my bike now, we can go as a family and as one to many different locations. So this is like a perfect situation where we can all get on our bikes, all take off down to somewhere fun for the kids, being the playground, and possibly a jetty where you can see some fish and stuff. And it's really not that far. I'll have to find out how far exactly it is, but it's really not far at all. Well, there you go, Sean, I'll tell you right now. And where are we? What's the place called? Here? Discovery Park where?
Woodman. Discovery Park Woodman.
Oh, there you go. Discovery Park Woodman is where we are. So if you're looking to do the same sort of thing, or you love doing this sort of stuff with your family, we'll show you what it's like. Hopefully it's as good as what I think it is.
900 metres.
900 metres, there you go. Not far at all.
Oh, you need your helmet. Yeah, hang on.
Just short of a kilometre. But yeah, we're gonna get the bikes down. We'll get all sorted. Jayda's out somewhere doing something as usual. But yeah, we'll get set up and then we'll head down and we'll show you what we find. I'm excited for this. Should be good. It's the only downside of having bikes in the back of your car, your caravan, sorry, is when you do dirt roads, everything gets covered. We've only done a very small amount coming out of the last campsite, so it shouldn't be too bad, but it's just, yeah, one of those things. So you can see there's a bit of red dust.
Yeah.
But a quick hose off, comes off pretty quick. It's more when you're doing things like the gib, the cape and stuff, where they're sitting on there for days and days, maybe even weeks, and they just get absolutely trashed. Jayda's old bike, if you've seen some of our cape gear episodes, you'll notice that we actually dropped her bike off at one of the camp spots just because it was just going to get absolutely trashed. By the time we got to the tip and then came back down again, it was just absolutely toast. We actually got rid of it because it was just covered in so much dust, and all the gears were all caught up, and all the bearings and stuff. It just, yeah, it destroys them. Some people put
love, it didn't fix it.
Yeah, but you can buy bags and stuff for them. But
Let me watch this one now.
what do you do? Like, it's more effort to take it off, to get the bikes off, especially if you're getting them off regularly. It's almost not even worth it. It's just easier to give them a quick hose or a bit of a wipe down and be done with it. But it's one of those things. It's the joys of having bikes when you're on the road and you like doing off-road exploring.
Oh, hello.
Using such fancy water, we even filter it to clean our bikes.
Well, I wouldn't want it to damage the bike.
Yeah,
Maybe it's bad water.
looking
That's
pretty
it.
good. It's good enough to ride.
I just need the third one. Do you want to bring it to me? Save me trying to put this back on again.
If anything, it's just the handles and the seats.
Yeah, but I've done the handles. It's just ingrained and...
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. Bring your bike around, Jayda.
Yep.
Whoa, are you excited?
Yes!
Yes!
I won!
Yeah, all washed.
Now do Jayda's one.
Ready? Arms up.
Strap your feet in.
Good boy, he knows the routine. Right, let's do it. It's all downhill at the moment. This can only mean one thing. We got to go back up.
Yeah, we might try the other way on the way home.
Look how hilly it is in here. Unreal. I feel like we're going to have some whinging in the back.
Are you excited?
Yes.
Yes. That's a really good playground.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Quick stop at the Woodman Jetty.
Yeah.
Woodman Jetty? Woodman Point Beach. I don't know what the jetty's called, do you?
No.
I think it's Woodman Point Jetty. We're not allowed up there on our bikes, so we thought we'd just stop here and have a quick nosy. Apparently somewhere out there, somewhere in this general area towards Coogee, there's a shipwreck.
Woodman Point Ammo Jetty.
Oh, there we go, Woodman Point Ammo Jetty.
And it was Woodman Point Playground and Barbecue area where we just were.
Oh, thank you.
Fun facts.
Hold this for a minute. On my head. Ready?
Let's go, Age. Okay, jump.
1,
Go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Head up. Look up. Okay. Feet in. In the holes. Oh. Yeah, well done.
Pretty. Yeah, we're back. So that cafe is really, really cool. It's a nice spot if you live near Coogee Beach. I think it's Coogee. I don't know why I say Coogee. Hello. So we went there, we had a couple of drinks. We're going to go back and do brekkie at some stage, I reckon, eh?
Yeah, it was actually that good that we want to go back and check it out. It's like a very family-friendly sort of spot.
Yeah.
Oh, hi.
So had a really cool playground. There was a million kids, so we couldn't really film anything, but
it was probably the best playground. It was one of the smallest ones, but it had so much random stuff in it. Like,
seesaw, bikes,
it's like someone just went to a garage sale and bought like $150 worth of crap and just threw it in there. It was like the best playground ever.
There was a ball pit.
Oh, it was crazy.
There was like PVC pipes to put together. There was so many things. It was cool.
But yeah, the food's really good. The playground's really good. It's an awesome location. It's a short ride on a bike from this caravan park. The jetty's down there. You can go fishing, swimming. There's the beach.
Snorkeling.
Pretty cool. Yeah. So I'm pretty happy with all that.
I have a sore arm. Hi.
That's alright.
Sore arm.
Oh.
Holding this camera. Oh my god, that's so much better.
What a shot. Cruisy afternoon. What are you doing? Yeah, come on. Show us how well you can ride. Because Dad can't speak well. Look how good he's getting. Woo! Good job. The only thing he can't do is steer, but he does pretty well considering. Oh no! So we got dinner on the go. Ziggy's out. Got some sausages. This is going to be a real lazy dinner because we've even cracked out the air fryer.
We haven't had this out in so long.
A very long time. And the ingredients is something we haven't had even longer.
Chips in a really long time.
I honestly couldn't tell you the last time we had chips.
I have no idea.
It's a glorious caravan park. The sun's going on down over there. Not much of a sunset. Not what we're used to anyway. Jumpers are on, as you can tell. It is bloody fresh of an afternoon. What's the matter? Oh no, he's stuck on the grate. Hey! One thing about these caravan parks, the kids love it for the road and having like bitumen or concrete around. Because especially for Jack, he really loves riding his bike and his scooter. And that's where he really picks his skills up when he needs to. Because you can tell normally how far he's come by what he can do on the road. Because normally when we're out bush, you can't really drive on or ride on grass or sticks and rocks and wherever we normally are. It's not really friendly. But this is perfect for him. It's awesome. Oh, there's a few taste testers. Oh yeah. Well, I don't even know what to say right now. Jack,
Thank you so much.
I don't know if you can see the bloody tissues and stuff that we've got, but he's just done something that I have never seen happen to anyone. He was just riding his bike and he fell over sideways and the handlebars, this bit here, hit him in the face. And without a joke, I'm not even lying, ripped his whole tooth out. His front tooth, root and all. So we're just trying to suss out where we can go for a dental emergency and see if they can fix him or do anything for him. And the poor bugger, he's in some pain. He had blood all over him.
Okay.
Yeah, there's an ouch. So we're just trying to suss out where we can get somewhere and sort him out ASAP. Hopefully we can put it back in. I really hope so. Yeah, mate. You want to get down? Okay.
Good. I was just giving your phone number by the people.
You right? Yeah.
Anyway,
Oh, mate. You okay? Oh. Hopefully we can get you fixed up, mate.
Mom.
We'll tune in a bit later on. Hopefully we can get him sorted. We'll let you know.
Okay, so we're in the car. I just found Jayda. She was with her friend. I've been to the office, but the office wasn't open. So I've got their emergency number, and as much as it's like an emergency for us, it's not really for them. So they open at 9 o'clock, so I'll call them then. Jack's had Panadol. It's 8:30 and they're gonna fit us in at 9 o'clock for an appointment, and we've got our tooth in a cup of milk, insulated cold cup of milk. What the hell?
I can't believe what just even happened. Like the whole thing has literally, it's like someone just put some pliers on it
yeah,
and ripped it out.
it's the whole root, like a whole tooth. So the first dentist I called, she didn't really seem that concerned, and she just said, oh yeah, we can fit you in at 12:30, that'll be fine. Have you got a cup of milk? I said, oh no, we don't actually. And she's like, oh, just put it in water, it's all good. I said, do we need to see someone sooner than that? She said, no, he'll be fine till then, because you won't be able to get the tooth back in. But now the next dentist I've spoken to said, can you come this very second? Come right now, we need to look at it. We might even put the tooth back in. So I prefer the second dentist.
What would you guys do? Is there any dentists out there? What would your opinion be? Would they put it straight back in and try and do the best? Or take option A that all love said? I'd be curious, because I don't feel like that's very supportive at all.
Well, I do know, like with adults, I'm sure I've always been told that if something comes out, you push it straight back in, and sometimes they'll reset themselves. But with a kid, their bone structure must be so different.
Oh,
like,
he's still so young.
Oh, you need to know where you're going, eh?
I do, that's why I
Hang
pulled
on.
over. Poor boy.
Ria, this is Ria. Say hi, Ria. Hey, Ria's.
You already got smiles.
Yeah. Hey, Jack, you listening? So Ria wants to have a look at your mouth just quickly and make sure that it's okay. All right? Is that okay? Yeah. So we're gonna lay on her back. Do you want to lay on your back?
Good boy.
Awesome.
You are so
You're very good.
Can I just get one glove? Firstly, let me show you a magic trick.
so cool. Wow.
Jack, watch this. 1, are you ready for the trick? 2, and I'm gonna wave to the light. 3.
Whoa.
Magic.
How can you see that? Okay, how about we clap in front of the light? Let's see.
Ready? You gonna clap?
1, 2. Look here, Jack. Look here.
Whoa!
Is he watching the TV?
Yeah, he's looking at the TV.
That's probably good then.
All right, you ready? We're gonna have a look in your mouth.
Do you want to open up for me and put your teeth in the light? Let's get the light in your
Go.
That's
Oh, good
great.
boy. Well done.
Yeah.
Very good. Do you want to watch? Here, you can watch.
Should I get a mirror?
Oh yeah.
Let's
I've been
get the
trying
mirror.
to use my camera. I was like, oh, that'll work.
So much easier with a mirror.
Yeah. Do you want the sunnies on? Is it bright?
No.
No.
Yeah, you can have
Thank you. That's yours and this is mine. And do you want to get a big mirror? This is mine.
Look, you watch. See, can you see in the mirror?
Can you see in that mirror there? That's
Look
for
at
you
it.
to
Look in the
hold.
picture. See?
And look, Shameen's got another mirror for you as well.
You
Look
all
at
have
that.
a mirror. Can you see you?
Wow.
You watch.
Look
sorry.
at that.
You open your mouth.
You're gonna put the mirror in your mouth?
Ah.
Look at
See?
that.
Just
Now, it's
having
not
a
a
look.
lollipop, so you don't suck on it.
Good boy.
Open.
Oh, look at you, Jack. Open wide, sweetheart. Open big.
Oh, very good.
I love how you're keeping so still
You're
for
so
me.
brave,
That is
Jack.
so good. Okay, so the socket seems to be healing up pretty well already. The bleeding stopped.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, it
There's
was
no
initially where you
lacerations,
can
none
see
of
it was just like boom and
Oh,
came
it's
out, but then
everywhere,
high five, Jack.
yeah.
Fist bump.
Do you have fist pump?
Punch.
Oh, yeah.
Good job.
Ow.
Wow. Well, good news, bad news, I guess.
Yeah.
Good news, he's okay, and he's
Yeah.
going to be okay. There's no dramas and worries there.
No stitches, there's no lacerations, there's no issues in
There's
his
no
mouth.
gassing, and there's
Yeah.
no, yeah, some big things could have probably come out of that.
Our back pocket survived.
Yeah, that was actually quite cheap, thank God for that.
Yeah.
The downside, he's not going to have a front tooth for probably
Well, until his adult one comes through.
at least a few years.
And he was quite late getting his teeth, which means he'll probably be late getting his adult ones as well. That's usually how it works, so.
He's going to not know himself when a tooth comes through. Like, he's going to have no tooth for that long.
We've actually got a child health appointment on Christmas Eve. So, oh, by the way, because you'll be watching this after Christmas, what are we now? The 18th of December. So he's toothless for Christmas. At least he won't be swollen by then. But we've got a child health appointment on the 24th of December, and we were going to go talk to them about his speech just to make sure everything's okay.
Yeah.
But now this is perfect timing because having no tooth, what if he's going to get like a lisp or...
Yeah, wow,
you know,
Jesus. Like, it's like, that's changed so much.
Poor Jack, he's never gonna have a tooth. I'll have to like Photoshop a tooth in if we ever have like a full-on family shot, just so he's like...
What a way to grow up not having a front tooth and then getting to the point where you're like, thank God, like, it'd be weird to have a front tooth because it's gonna be that long. I can't believe all that just happened this morning. Like,
yeah, in the last hour.
I'm like so sad for him. I just feel so bad for him.
I was saying to the dentist before, it's like, as much as I'm a nurse and I'm really good in bad situations, I almost could have cried this morning. I was like, I just want to cry. I don't actually want to deal with this right now because I just feel really bad for you. Like, it's really hard when it's someone you care for as well going through something, hey?
Yeah, when you know. Yeah.
And she said that her son had an incident when he was 18 months old, and she was like, oh my God, I need to go and see a dentist. Wait, I am a dentist, like, which is funny as, but yeah.
Oh man.
Well, let's go hook up. We'll check in. We'll show you Jack a little later in the day. I reckon he's probably going to swell a bit. We've given him Panadol. I'll top him up on some Nurofen as well when we get back.
He's been really good. Like, he's been really easy to deal with, which has been amazing. Like, it makes all the difference.
When you think about how ear piercing his scream is, that could have been so different for everyone, but that was actually like an enjoyable bad experience.
Yeah, I was just about to say the same type of concept.
Yeah. Anyway. All right.
Fun and games, eh?
Let's see if Jack will smile for you. Hey, Jack, can you smile?
Smile.
Smile. Show us your mouth. Go, ah. You can't see it yet.
I'm sure you're gonna get to see it quite a fair bit over the next couple of years.
Anyway.
Wow, I can't believe that's next level.
You want to see your tooth? Look.
They come out of your mouth.
You know how you do your teeth cleaning? How you clean your teeth? That's your tooth. The whole thing come out.
I can't believe that.
What the hell? I can't believe that he's lost that much. That is the root. You're holding the tooth.
The root. That's the tooth. You can see there's like a little chip on there.
Like, why couldn't you have just had the chip?
I don't know, like,
it would have been so much nicer to have just the chip.
It's crazy to think that the bike handle hit the tooth, but how, I still can't fathom how that came out.
For a minute? Yeah. Hang on.
Wow.
There you go.
Oh.
That's the whole thing.
It completely, like, it's someone literally put some pliers on it.
The whole thing.
Ow.
I can't understand how that came out.
I didn't even know baby teeth had roots. I just learnt something today. But then what she explained to us is pretty much when your adult tooth comes down, it eats away the old roots kind of thing. So when you lose your baby teeth, it's just what's left before your adult tooth comes through. So it doesn't matter that it's not there. His teeth aren't going to go crooked because the front ones don't affect whether they're crooked or not. It's basically better for it to stay out than try and put it in, because if you put it in, there's a risk of infection. So yeah.
I know a fact about
What the hell, mate?
Can't believe it. Yeah.
Baby.
Did your tooth fall out?
Baby.
Yeah, you still got blood on you from when it all came out your mouth.
Guess what?
He's trying to explain what happened.
Do you know what's going to happen tonight? The tooth fairy's going to come.
What's he going to drop off? I don't know.
Maybe
wait and see.
Maybe some schlab.
Maybe.